Hello, guys. So I have just returned from my honor band. Um, Hopefully the upload schedule should return back to normal. Sorry for my post tomorrow at 11 p.m. There's probably some people in different time zones, you know, that saw that came out, you know, the next day. But I do not count that as a missed day. Even though I recorded at 11 at like 11 like 10:30 and released at 11. For me, that's still, that still counts as that day. So yeah, I do apologize for the late upload. But yeah, no, I do think next episode will probably not start in violence or fraud. And that's mostly where we've been starting for the past couple of videos. Do you think it would be nice to start? Also, yes, we are starting in 7.3. I decided to mix things up instead of starting in 7.1. So 8.3 was my favorite level back when Fraud first came out, but I realized that it's so long. Like after replaying it a couple times, it's not really fun. Like as far as I'm aware, I'm pretty sure the world record for P% on that level is 6 minutes. I feel like Slam Storage has gotten harder since Fraud came out. Like I have to spam spacebar instead of just being able to click it in time. So that might just be a me issue. I don't know. What I do know, and I'm not the only one who has had this issue, frame rate has definitely dropped in not just Fraud, but like all the other levels too since Fraud came out. Hello, sir. But yeah, no. Fraud? I think my favorite level in the game right now is actually 8.2, surprisingly. This might not be everyone's opinion, but I really like 8.2. Oh, my frame rate is so bad. I don't know if you guys can see it, but god, my frame rate is horrible. Like, it's making it hard to play the game, you know? Fun fact, to get P rank on those levels, you don't have to kill those street cleaners. No other mannequins in that room. You can just skip that room. I don't know why you can't. You just can. By Tooth, I am pretty sure you do have to fight the mannequins at the start of the level, though. Like the mannequins right before the first tree room. Not like the first tree room, but like the tree room after the one with the puppets. You know, the one with the Maurice and red shoes and my frame rate. This is so playable. Akita, please fix your frame rate in your video game. Don't get me wrong, I love Fraud, but this is almost like unplayable frame rate. Like, at least before Fraud dropped, the game was playable, you know? This is just like... Where's the last enemy? Oh wait, no, there's still a lot more enemies. We have B right now. Wait, that's pretty slow. God, Jackhammer. I'm glad that they nerfed Jackhammer, but like, also, it's sad, because I like using Jackhammer. Like, as you guys know, if you watch my videos, you know I use Jackhammer a lot. There's probably an enemy stuck in a wall or something. No, it's just... No. Free blood. Never mind, I missed it. And the blur. Where is he? I believe. I believe. So where is the enemy? I already have here. Where is the enemy? Where is it? Where is bro? God, this one was broken, but like the enemy just isn't in the game. God, I'm. Yeah, I don't see the enemy. Now they are gonna have to use cheats to beat the level. I think the enemy clipped through the ground. 7-4. You know, I want to talk about 8-4. 8-4 was like, it's cool. It's just the boss is a bit too easy. Now, like, yes, I know in my first playthrough, I died a whole bunch of times, and that doesn't mean I'm not still dying a lot. But I feel like there's so many ways to just get good at that fight, you know? I swear, why did you say that? No, I'm not answering the freaking call right now. Thank you, anyways. Someday I'll land that. One of these videos I will land that and I'll turn it into a short. Nobody's gonna watch it, but it'll happen. So I just remember that I don't want to be ranked this level right now. That we're gonna do normal strats. I have been considering like starting to learn speedrunning. I don't think I want to do full game. Mostly because of fraud. However, like full game before fraud, because I think that's going to be a separate category once like fraud gets added to the leaderboards. Like revamp is going to be its own category compared to fraud. I might learn how to run that. That might be fun. Why did I do it in that order? That is such a weird order. I see the issue now. I didn't kill that one. I got this. Why didn't it knock me back? We're just gonna die now, dude. Okay. Why did I do it in that order? I never do that in that order. That's so just a weird order. Speaking of order, V3. Oh, that was good. That was a good one. I've actually never seen people like really do the thing where they ground slam onto the idol to get height. I think because I just kind of like discovered that myself, and I was like, you know, that's fast. I'm gonna use that. I think it's like even faster than rocket riding up. Okay, the big laser spawn on top of me. Okay, dash for this. Yeah, I almost got the one cycle. And I also almost survived. Why did the thing not spawn? I don't think this is one cycle, not gonna lie, chat. Okay, if I don't die. Sad. Don't like the boss of this. No, I really hope 9-2 is like an actual level. Because like 7-4, also holy lag spike by the way. But like 7-4 is like, this is a great level. It's definitely not my favorite level, but this is a sick level. Like, let's be real. I really hope 9-2 is like an actual level that ends with a game boss fight. Or whatever. or like whatever the boss of 9-2 is. I still think 9-1 is going to be Gabe, and that 9-2 is going to be like a completely new like hell. You know, I know Akita won't do this, but you know, it would be really cool to see Gabriel turn into a Prime Soul. Like, this won't happen. But, like, hear me out, okay? What do you need to be a Prime Soul? You need to have a lot of power, to be extremely well known. Guess what Gabriel is? Okay. Extremely powerful, extremely well known, okay? Are you catching what I'm saying? Now, I don't think Akita will do this. But it would be really cool. Especially because Gabriel Prime would be like the strongest Prime Soul, and I don't think we're fighting Gabriel Prime in P3, not gonna lie, guys. You know, I really want the final... So, you know, I want to say... just beating... I think P-ranking Act 1 is, like, easier. Like, P-ranking all of Act 1 is easier than, like... is easier than, like, some of the levels. Some of the fraud levels. This opinion might change. Like, P-ranking all of Act 1 is not hard. I think the final boss of the game should be easier than Minos. I mean, it should be harder than Minos, but not, like, much harder. Just a little bit harder. Like, the final boss of the game should be harder than Minos. I mean, not harder than Sisyphus, but harder than Minos. Like, I think just beating Fraud itself was harder than P-ranking Act 1 for the first time. And, like... I just feel like... you know... Fraud is, like... It's really hard, and I feel like Treachery, it's gonna be even harder than Fraud, you know? It's, like, the final stretch of the game. I feel like the final boss of the game should be harder than Minos. I don't think Akita will do this, but if I was the owner of the game, that's what I would do. Probably should have saved that for the conferences. But, I think it would be super cool. Because I would love the final boss of this game to be, like, actually hard. I just don't think Akita will do that, sadly. I'm gonna die. Never mind, no, we're fine. It's like, Fraud is so cool. Treachery is gonna probably be even cooler. I still think Treachery will actually be, like, pretty close to, like, how it is in Dante's Inferno. Because if you've seen Treachery or, like, read about Treachery in Dante's Inferno, it's like... Oh, I'm pinned against a wall by the sword machine. I can't. Okay. Oh, I'm stuck. How did I even get here, man? How did I get here? I even, like, rocket clip, bro. Well, this is a new fraud glitch. Neat. Oh, wait, it might be escapable. Oh, we're gonna die now, okay. Well, that's a short. Anyways. I just love how broken this layer is. You know, I keep forgetting that the Providence, like, dodges your Whiplash. Except, like, when it's charging attacks, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I feel like Act 1 is really not that hard. Especially, like, once you start getting higher difficulty, like, Brutal Act 1 is significantly easier compared to Brutal Fraud. I haven't even played Brutal Fraud, but just from gameplay, I can just, like, tell. Mostly because I haven't beat 7-4 on Doodle yet, because I'm just not the good. But, like... I do kind of want to kill this herb. It's like, I do... Okay, no, kill the Providence. Just kill the Providence. But, like, I do... think, like... Act 1 is easier than Fraud, right? I've said this a lot of times. Something that's... Okay, these guys spawned early. Or they didn't spawn early, I just suck at the game. Get the rail cannon out, kill the Virtue, miss my rail cannon. So you know the jackhammer? So the jackhammer is of course the alternate variation of the shotgun, right? I am so happy that they finally nerfed, like, they nerfed Sodon. I genuinely don't think I've ever been more happy in my life at a nerf. I am so tired of seeing everyone I know play the entire game with Sodon. And now they can't do that anymore. Which is gonna make also like, because my friend I name dropped him on the channels before, it's fine, I can say it. Isaac, he played the entire game like that. And it made me really annoyed. Because I wanted him to actually, you know, play the game the fun way. Now he's forced to play the game the fun way. If you do that, then if you go here, grab this. Okay, no, you do have to load the next room, sadly. Okay, I'm trying to figure out if there's any way to optimize that, but I don't think there is. Though I do think it's really cool how they made, like, you, like, go back with the skull, and then it's, like, shows the wrong... I think that was cool. That was really cool. Good job on Nikita's part. Is there a way to, like, slam source, perhaps? Oh, that's better. Hello, God. What's up, bro? Nice to see you. Anyways. Guys, oh my god, it's the end of the level! Anyways. Okay, then. No secret. Thank you, I get... Okay, okay, sure. Yeah, that was a thing that just happened in my game. Just skip this trigger. That'd be really nice. Damn it. I was hoping. The malicious 3 idled virtue. Because 3 idle virtue. You know, I still question what was going through Hakita's brain when he was like, you know what would be fun? This feels like something that would be in P3, not 8-1. I mean, you know, I was originally going for P rank, but Gyrin or whatever his name was said, nope, yeah, I guess we're not doing that then. I guess, what can I say? So, you know, it's funny. The fact that the Providence, you know, just takes, like, you know, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, it takes, what, like, 10,000% damage from, takes 10,000% damage from, like... Providence takes 10,000% damage from cannonballs, which makes it very weak to cannonballs. There's a schism somewhere over there. I guess there was not. Could have sworn I saw schism. Well, good level. So I've gotten 2 interesting shorts out of this video so far. Also, it's fine. Yeah, okay, that's not very surprising. We did skip like half the level, so. 8-2. This is like, of course, this is my favorite level in the game right now. I like it more than 7-1. I think this is a really, really fun level. How do you, okay, well, as you can tell, I'm, the GOAT. As you can tell, I remember how to play the level. Okay, I forgot that was the thing in the game. Okay, yeah, as you can see, I play this level a lot. Daughter tank. I think the boss of this level is right. Something I found. Apparently the boss, Mirror Reaper, can show up in Cybergrind. This heavily implies that this is going to be a common enemy throughout the game. And the Mirror Reaper is definitely not the easiest. Like, of course it's not hard. It's not that hard of a fight. Like, of course, this was the first level in Fraud that I P-ranked. This is also the only level I P-ranked so far. We are working on the others. There's another tank up there. Yo, what's up, Gutter Tank? I'm freaking... Gutter Tank got, like, body blocked by the wall. Good game. There's, like, a clip some dude found by just, like, walking around this area and, like, messing around with the gravity. I don't know if I'll be able to recreate it. It's, like, just by, like, sliding, though. He just kind of, like, found an out-of-bounds clip. I don't know how to do it. Oh, that was buggy. You know. There's a lot of this layer is very, very broken. Providence. Bye, Providence. Just the Providence is a really hard enemy, usually. It's just that if there's 3 Providences, it is a little bit annoying. But if there's only 2, you can just, you know, I think it's this door. You can just, you know, kill them both instantly. Of course, I love the Deathcatcher. I only recently found out how the Deathcatcher actually works. It doesn't just spawn blood enemies, but it actually brings enemies back to life. Which is cool. I figured this out while trying to get the P rank on 8-3. I want to wait, no, not 8-3. I figured this out like while trying to get the P rank on this level. Actually, 8-3 is so long though. Like I saw my friends on Steam. They had 8-3 P ranked in 13 minutes. Do you understand how long 13 minutes is? I'm pretty sure the longest P rank timer in the game is P2 right now, which is like 9. Like, what are we doing, guys? So I'm just gonna say, I don't think we're getting that P rank for a while. Oh, that thing's dead. Okay, look in the elevator. I think this is cool. This part of the level kind of doesn't exist for any reason at all. But it's cool. Alright, yeah, there is. I feel like the whole, like, gravity stuff allows for, like, a lot of weird out-of-bounds stuff, though. I can see why this layer took so long, though. This is, like, really, intense. I can imagine that this would have been, like, hell to code. Please stop dodging my whiplash. Thank you, though. I should have, but... health. Who knows? I need it. See, look, I think, I don't think that health really would have made a difference. I think we've, like... Okay, so I guess we're not killing the Gutterman. So, you know, I'm going to die to the Gutterman. I died. So we are now ending off the video. Thank you for watching.